kind
You
of,
can literally save
yeah,
tens of thousands of dollars.
kind of,
Listen, I know what you're
kind
going
of sad in a way.
If you
My buddy was like, well,
tax attorney or tax professional for free.
800-284-9275. That's 800-284-9275.
what's with Wikipedia begging for money? I can't, you know?
What?
What's with Wikipedia begging for money?
I don't know. I think it's because it takes money to run a site like that.
It's always wrong.
I know it's always wrong. But it also takes a lot of money to actually.
Yeah, there's stories.
What's about that? So. Your green mic. Push the green
red
mic. Push the green mic over to her.
Oh yeah, that host mic is.
Yeah, the host mic is broken.
Yep.
So.
This is okay?
Yep.
Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're live. Good morning, everybody. We're live.
The first lines are open.
Good morning, Taunton. If you know what movie that is from.
That's funny. Jim was talking about that. Jim Dupont was talking about Robin Williams last week on one of his shows. He talked about that, about Good Morning Vietnam, pretty much for about 10 minutes. It was a good. It was pretty good.
Very good movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great movie.
Very good movie. So it is morning. It's 7:09 a.m. in the morning, unless you live in London, and it's afternoon. But if you're listening to us in London, give us a call.
What about the Principality of Sealand?
Does that still exist? I don't think so.
It does.
It does?
It's technically a country, isn't it? You talked about that. You had a big thing about that.
We did. We talked about that, yes.
Yeah.
But it is 7:09 a.m. in the morning.
Middleboro in review.
In Middleboro time, or Taunton time, we're in Taunton. Yeah.
This is Middleboro in review.
It's a good morning today, the 17th of December.
This is Middleboro in review.
It is. It's Middleboro in review, Don. I heard you the first time.
I didn't hear you say it. I know how to say it.
We're having some fun today. I do need to mention something though. There will be a high wind warning in effect from 5 a.m. tomorrow morning until 7 p.m. tomorrow night. South winds of 25 to 35 miles per hour with gusts up to 60 miles per hour are expected. Includes western Massachusetts, Norfolk, northern Bristol, and western Plymouth counties in Rhode Island. The northwest Providence, and western Kent County. Damaging winds will blow down trees and power lines. Power outages are possible. Travel will be difficult, especially for high-profile vehicles. There we go. Avoid being outside in forested areas and around trees and branches. If possible, remain in the lower levels of your home during the windstorm and avoid windows. Please use caution if you drive. All right. We have that. Oh, yes. We want to also mention this as well. I want to mention the passing of Paul Tracy, Waltham police officer and lifelong resident of Waltham. Paul Tracy died a hero not because of how he died, but how he lived. A hero is defined as a real person or a main fictional character who, in the face of danger, combats adversity through feats of integrity, courage, or strength. Paul Tracy was real and demonstrated all, if not more, with his life. On Wednesday afternoon, December 6th, 2023, Waltham police officer Paul Tracy was killed tragically while doing what he loved most, protecting and serving the citizens of Waltham. He was 58. Paul graduated from Waltham High School with the class of 1983. He attended Bentley College in Waltham and received his bachelor's degree from Suffolk University, followed by his bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Western New England University. On February 25, 1996, Paul was appointed to the City of Waltham Police Department as a patrolman. His love for people and helping others allowed him to thrive as a police officer. He would use his people skills to navigate the difficulty of the job, helping the youth of the community and in so many special ways, caring for the elderly. He treated everyone that he encountered with the respect and dignity that they deserved. Paul was a member of the Waltham Police Department Patrolmen's Union, the Massachusetts Coalition of Police, the 100 Club of Massachusetts, an original member of the Irish American Police Officers Association. Paul is survived by by the love of his life, his wife of 16 years, Kristen, and their cherished daughter and son.
Yeah, he was killed at a detail. Somebody, I'm not sure what the circumstances were, but somebody was probably driving too fast. The details are unbelievable. You hear about accidents, all the time. State troopers on the highway, and even that's a side road. Trapella Road is a pretty busy road. It's close to 128. I wasn't sure exactly where, but that's a pretty busy road. But just goes to show you really got to pay attention. I mean, you look at the police officer. He had family, he had a beautiful wife, beautiful son, beautiful daughter, and he's lost. Especially around Christmas time too, the worst time to lose somebody. So it's really important not only to preach here to people, but it's important to slow down. I mean, you don't get pulled over and get the state police help you write your ticket. That's the clown award. Don't get the clown award, okay? Just be careful. Make sure you move over. I have noticed it though, late driving. I do a lot of driving. I notice people are moving over, but there's still a lot of people do not move over from emergency vehicles. It's a law. Move over. The move over law states that you safely move over to the other lane to pass emergency vehicles or go to a slow speed. What I try to do is I can't move. I slow down enough. I throw my flashes on and just crawl by. So you don't want to be cutting vehicles off too to try to move over and cause an accident, because that's not good. Because some people will not. But if you see someone trying to get into the left-hand lane, back off. Let them in. Don't box them in. Condolences go to Officer Tracy's and his whole family. It was all over saw it on the signs there, the Mass DOT signs that are on the highways. I saw that on Friday and noticed that coming in. So it's great that the state paid respect to the fallen officer. And it's sad when you hear about something like that. Yeah, thanks, Joe.
All right.
What's going on in Driscoll?
What is going on in Driscoll? Well, let's start with the Driscolls today. Let's start with Driscoll, Texas. High of 42 degrees currently. It's pretty cold in Driscoll, Texas.
42?
42 degrees right now.
No, 4 is cold for Driscoll, Texas. Oh, just Driscoll, Texas?
Driscoll, Texas,
Oh,
yes.
okay,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It would be very interesting if it was 4 degrees in Driscoll, Texas.
Well, we're going to get the same, one of these days, we're going to get the same temperature in Driscoll, North Dakota and Driscoll, Texas.
I think we're pretty close today.
Yeah.
Not 100% close, but close. High of 71 today in Driscoll, Texas. Nice and sunny today, no rain. Tomorrow, high of 73 with a low of 48. Pretty nice out again in Driscoll, Texas. Driscoll, North Dakota. It is pretty cold, 28 degrees. A high of 38 today with a low of 12 tonight. Pretty windy today as well, so it's going to be pretty cold there. Driscoll, so those are the Driscolls. Taunton, Massachusetts. Like we mentioned right off the top of the show, will be a high wind warning in effect. Right now it is 35 degrees, a high of 54 today. Tomorrow, rain and possible thunderstorms in the forecast. Lightning possible too, it looks like. Thunder, lightning, rain, not fun tomorrow. 63 degrees tomorrow, a high, that's the high, a low of 42 tomorrow night. 35 degrees for the low this evening. If you're going to the Patriots game today, bundle up. Won't be that cold, but it'll still be kind of. I'm sure it'll be a little windy.
Ed Miller's going to be there.
Yeah, and that's I was just going to mention that. That's a good segue. Ed Miller will be there, so I will be running the board for Bishop Tony Branch today.
You guys have a good time. You guys seem to have fun when you guys work together like that, right?
Yeah, the Patriots are taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. More on that later. A high of 34 today in Middleboro. Cloudy skies. Hopefully it's sunny today. But 55 degrees with high today. 63 tomorrow with a low of 42. And on Tuesday, 49 degrees with a low of 32 in Middleboro. That is your weather today. And we'll want to welcome our guest in the studio today, Catherine Lothrop. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So we're going to take our first commercial break now because we're pretty much close to that.
Nobody's getting your residency over here.
We'll take our first commercial break now because we're pretty close to that right now. And then when we come back, we'll be talking with Catherine. Again, we'll do our sports later on. I got some sports I got to do today. And much more. We got open phone lines today, 508-822-1106 if you want to call in. But let's take our first commercial break right now. You're listening to Middleboro Review on WVBA 1530 AM 99.7 FM. We will be right back.
Cherry squeaky.
Yeah.
Very squeaky, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm like,
You want to change cheers?
I don't know, can you hear it on the radio?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't honestly care.
I really don't move around.
I don't know. Well,
No.
I don't need to change chairs with you.
Yeah, I'll
you
change
want
it.
me to grab another one?
There isn't another one.
Oh,
really.
okay. I don't care. It's just when I don't want it.
No, who cares?
All right.
Just move it in. We'll
It's
swap
more
out
the
chairs.
radio station that I feel bad if I'm like squeaking all over the radio. Thank you.
I really don't move around. I just usually sit like this.
Okay.
The whole
Yeah, I'm
time.
always like
Yeah.
fidgeting.
Yeah.
I can't sit still no matter where I am.
Answer the fans, right?
Yeah, all the time. If I'm just sitting, like even last night we had a Christmas party and I just my leg's just going.
Wait, your house had a Christmas party?
No, my mother-in-law's house. She hosted Christmas. But
You
I'm
live in
like,
Middleboro?
Taunton.
Oh.
Yeah, Taunton. Yeah. So everyone's like, oh, you should come tonight. You can just go to the show tomorrow. But I'm like, I don't like to be in my own room. I don't like my own bed. I don't like.
Yeah, but you're not in Taunton, Nebraska. You know what I mean? You're 2 towns over.
Exactly. It wasn't that far. It's
All
not
right.
far.
Before we get
You gotta watch the deer
to
on 105.
What is it?
You gotta watch the deer on
I
105.
know. I was going, even today, I was going precinct and to get CRT precinct for Cottonwood. And I was thinking about deer, and right after I was thinking about him, I saw one on the side of the road going into the woods. He must have already crossed. And I'm like, oh, jeez.
Yeah. I hit a deer last year, and a couple doors from where I am.
Oh, jeez.
Right on Thompson Street.
What number are you on Thompson?
It's 177.
177.
Yeah,
So
so
you're
the White House
going
is
more,
set back
you're going more toward,
44.
no. Yeah. You're not, if you took a right out of my driveway, you're that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
139 and then,
Yeah.
so it gets higher? Or,
I think it goes up to like 225, 250, something like that, right?
Yeah. You're 139? I thought
Yeah.
138. 139. Yeah. It's high.
so maybe the Halifax line, it starts one there?
Yep.
Okay, it does. And then it goes all the way higher. Oh wow, I guess I didn't really
I think
realize.
Thompson Street ends at Plumpton Street, where it stops, and we have to take a right or left.
Exactly. But what's my family's, I think, 239 or 2 something. But they're like,
Your family?
yeah, my family built Meadowbrook. My mom's cousin
Oh, really?
built Meadowbrook Lane
Oh.
in there. And they live in the farmhouse right next to it.
Oh,
I think they're 237 or 2 something.
Yeah.
So then it goes up maybe to even the 2, but not 300 something.
Hey, you want to push the
Yeah,
mic a
that
little
makes
bit
sense.
closer to you?
Like,
Because your levels were a little bit low the last.
Really?
Yeah. You're the last segment. Your levels were a little low.
Loud talking, I don't know.
Because you're not talking directly into the mic.
Maybe I was. But when I
You're not. Yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
You weren't
Yeah.
talking directly into the mic.
It was sad. It was a sad story. So
It was a sad story.
you were just kind of, so I get it. It was
Here we go.
a lot of fun and exciting story.
2, 1, and we're back. So I turn the music down. There we go. Before we get to our interview with Catherine Lothrop from Joyful Scoops, again, thank you for joining us once again. We're going to do our Today in History. We have a couple. 1835, the Second Great Fire of New York destroys 53,000 square meters, 13 acres of New York City's financial district. 1865, the first performance of the Unfinished Symphony by Franz Schubert, Symphony Number 8 in B minor, sometimes referred to as Symphony Number 7. 1933, the first NFL championship game is played at Wrigley Field in Chicago. That's a good venue to have your first championship game in any kind of sport. Is Wrigley Field. Wrigley Field is an amazing stadium. Giants versus the Chicago Bears too. So that's really cool.
Love it.
23-21 Bears victory. So that's even better. You go to Chicago. You're at home. You're at Chicago, and you're at Wrigley Field, and you win the first not the first Super Bowl, but the first championship game. The Super Bowl, that would come about 30 years later. We'll talk about that some other time. But yeah. 1989, The Simpsons premieres on television with the episodes Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. 2014, the United States and Cuba reestablished diplomatic relations after severing them in 1961. Birthdays today: 1807, John Greenleaf Whittier, American poet and activist, born in Haverhill, Massachusetts. 1935, Cal Ripken Sr., American baseball player, coach, and manager. 1936, Pope Francis was born on this day. Born in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Buenos Aires. Yeah.
Buenos Aires, yep. He is 87 today. 1949, Paul Rogers, born on this day. Free, Bad Company, Queen plus Paul Rogers.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that he did one album with Queen plus Paul Rogers.
The Firm,
The Firm.
The Law. I think he was in that band too.
Okay.
I might be wrong. I think he was in The Law.
Everyone wanted to be him. Everyone wanted to be Paul Rogers. Glenn Hughes thought he was going to work with him in Deep Purple, on the Mark III Deep Purple, when Ian Gillan and Roger Glover got fired. All right, was fired. Right. He thought he was going to be working. He thought he was going to be working with, but he ended up going on with starting Bad Company. So yeah, that's interesting.
Manny Pacquiao's birthday is today, 1978, born on this day. Filipino boxer and politician. He turned politician. I think he won. I think he is in the Philippines House of Representatives, or whatever the equivalent is there. I think he won. I think he's in that right now.
You know who know the name of the Philippines Congress? The name of it?
What?
Jim DuPont.
Okay.
Guaranteed. It would have it.
I'd have to ask him.
He'd look at you and say, it's just as that.
Jim DuPont, if you're listening, call us. Passings on this day: 2010, Captain Beefheart, American singer-songwriter, very interesting guy, very interesting band, Captain Beefheart. Related. I think he was in the same label as Frank Zappa. Another artist who was on the same label as Frank Zappa, Alice Cooper. So, a lot of interesting things there. 2016, Henry Heimlich is widely credited as the inventor of the Heimlich maneuver, a technique of abdominal thrusts for stopping choking. So, That is your passings, birthdays, and today in history today.
Oh, good. You don't have to rush through them later at the end of the show.
No, I don't want to rush through them anymore. So I'm going to do them right around this time now, going forward. So, good morning, Catherine.
Good morning.
Patiently waiting.
Yes.
25 minutes.
This is fun. I enjoy listening to all the history and all the other wonderful things, sports. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
This is your third time.
Yeah. For
Boy.
Sure. Third time's a charm.
Yeah. I didn't even have to remind her. She was there, like
Yeah.
clockwork. You can set a
Right.
clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said I'd be here.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Yeah.
So you have another pop-up weekend?
Yeah,
Or pop-up
starting
week.
today.
Pop-up week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, it'll start today. We open at 2 o'clock. We will close at 8 o'clock. And then we will be open Monday through Friday, as in tomorrow through Friday, from 4 to 8. And then our last day will be Saturday, and it will be 12 to 3.
So Saturday, it's going to be like a Christmas theme anyway, right?
Yeah. We have our Christmas lights up and have some really awesome Christmas December flavors that we brought in that are delicious. We have an eggnog ice cream with cinnamon crunchies. We have a frozen cocoa, which is by far my favorite, I would say so far. It's a brownie-based chocolatey ice cream with a marshmallow swirl and little mini marshmallows, kind of like the crunchy mini ones in the Swiss Miss hot cocoa that you used to drink. Those are the ones. And then we have a snow flurry ice cream. It's a vanilla base with fudge swirl and the little snow cap non-Perel like little chocolate candies are mixed in that as well. So that'll be exciting. We have a lot of orders already going out, so I hope that we have enough ice cream for the week with the December flavors because they're going fast already.
Yeah, well, whatever. But, still though, you're going to be open the whole week, so you can go back to the traditionals.
No, yeah, there's always those.
I'm one of those people who don't try new things. It's just chocolate for the last 60 years.
and having ice cream in December is always
Oh, it's the best. I've been, like I said, I've been working in the oil industry all my life, and I've always liked to pull up to the ice cream place. Yeah, the latest time, like 9:45. This place was always open. Peaceful Meadows was always open. There was always one person. I'm pulling like 10 of 10, and they'd be there. And it'd be like 5 degrees out, and I don't know. I just wanted to have an ice cream like when it was extremely cold.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it every year, so it's just And it was always I always try to go on a Monday. Something about a Monday with me. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there tomorrow Monday.
Nice.
Monday ice cream anyway.
Good way to start your week. Something to look forward to.
What time you open this tomorrow? 8.
4 to 8. Yeah,
4 to
so
8.
it's a little later in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that work for you last time around?
I guess good. Yeah, I probably should have done like more 3 to 7 a little earlier because it gets dark and cold at night and now in the winter time, so it probably a little more daylight.
So
I should have done.
what are your hours again?
So today is 2 to 8, so we'll have a good chunk of day today.
Yeah.
And then the weekdays will be 4 to 8.
4 to 8. Okay.
And then Saturday will be 1 to 3. I'm sorry, 12 to 3.
12
So,
to 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, because it's Christmas and whatever.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, people are probably busy.
Well, Christmas. Well, day before Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's right. I keep thinking it's Sunday this year. It's not.
It's
It's Monday.
Weird, yes, yeah.
So that might be a busy weekend for people rushing around, getting ready for the holiday.
So if somebody pulls up at 5 minutes to 3,
Mm-hmm.
do you still smile when you hit?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't turn anybody away.
No.
Some nights we've been open half hour more past closing.
Oh, really?
Busy summer nights even more
Yeah.
because we just can't.
Well, you got people online. What are you gonna do? You gotta tell them to
Oh,
leave.
yeah, no,
Get on the
no.
phone. You all gotta leave.
No.
It'll never happen.
No, we're
No,
gonna
that's
keep going.
Yeah. No, it's always a pleasant experience
Yeah.
at your place. Everyone's smiling. You got the kitty cats. Now,
Oh yes.
name the cats that are running around. The cats are the big hit because I look in your Facebook page
Mm-hmm.
and you got the little cat. I mean, you're brilliant as far as your Facebook publications. You really are. It's just the perfect, in my opinion. It's just the perfect Facebook because the pictures are perfect. You have the cat. You have a picture of the cat. One, I think it's the orange cat.
Yep, tiger. That's tiger. Yep.
So how many cats do you have?
So we currently have the matriarch. She's Nala. She's our gray cat,
Okay.
and she's going strong. she's had many kittens. We currently have her daughter Bruin, and Bruin had Tiger, who's the orange cat.
Yep.
And we also have Peaches and Bear, and then they are Bruin's cats, and then Bruin also had another litter and has Shadow, one other cat from there. So we currently have 6 cats right now and 2 smaller kittens.
Are they all outside cats? Pretty
Yep,
much.
they're barn cats.
Barn
They live
cats.
in the barn and just have a heyday.
Those are the
They
best
just love
kind.
it.
Those are the best kind of cats to have.
Yeah, oh yeah, because it's still a pet. The
Yep.
kids can go hang out and love
Yep.
them, but yet they're not in the house because we have allergies.
Yeah, no, but I mean, as long as they got a place to go and
Mhm.
a warm barn, they're fine. You
Exactly,
know?
they love it.
You know, is a little kitty door somewhere or?
No, well, there's like some openings
Oh,
throughout
okay.
the barn where they can go in and out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
And
so
they know their way around.
exactly.
That's a big hit because I always watch from the kitties when I'm in line there. I always watch the kitties and they're big. Talk about a hit.
Oh,
Talk about
yeah.
entertainment. I mean, you have an entertainment come. It's just a couple of kitties running around.
Oh yeah,
You know.
people love it, and
Yeah.
we all love it.
Everyone talks about it too. I bet. I mean, I bet this isn't the first conversation you had about your cats.
Oh no, we love and they just people love them. They feed them
Yeah.
their ice cream, and the cats will come out because they do. You'll see they'll come out for the pop-ups. They'll be right out by the window because they think they might get a handout.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
And
right.
some people do, so they think.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Right.
But yeah, they're fun.
That's
They
awesome.
bring a lot of fun to the shop. So
Not to jump ahead because we gotta get through this week or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Any idea when you next pop up week? You got obviously you have Valentine's Day coming up and you got St. Patty's Day coming up. Those are the 2
Right.
traditional holidays, and then you got Easter,
Uh-huh.
which I'm not sure if you could be open by then or whatnot. I'm sure you kind of still figuring when everything's gonna be up or whatever.
Yeah, I think we might do a February pop-up.
Really?
And that's, I know, really a cold month. But I think we'll probably take January off because that's kind of more of that, really cold and not as, which is
No.
probably why we should open. But I don't
No.
know, we're not sure. I mean, we'll see how we do the inventory because we could also quart out whatever doesn't sell and just have a weekend or something in January where we sell, our quarts with whatever's left.
Yeah.
And then, probably aim toward February because the Cushionet Creamery, where we get our ice cream, they have some really cool Valentine's flavors
Yep.
that come out.
Yeah.
So that would be a fun.
Well, it's a good way of kind of sizing up the holidays and see what works better.
Yeah, right.
So Thanksgiving wasn't that bad, right?
Yeah, that was a
pop-up.
decent week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully this will be a good week. It's always hard to know because, like I said,
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Well,
So-
it's trial and error.
Exactly.
Sure.
That's
And
where
then
we're
you
at.
can size everything up next year. And
Yeah.
Christmas didn't really do well, and you just have your Thanksgiving pop up and pull the plug.
Right.
And
Yes.
then just close for the 3 months or whatnot,
Yeah.
or whatever the time is. So
We had some really good pre-orders because we also have, so outside of our ice cream, which is about half of we have 60 somewhat plus flavors. We probably bring in about 30 or so or more. We do about half of our inventory for the pop-up weeks. Some of the more flavors that are a hit. And then we also have pies, like apple pie, blueberry pie, all kinds of pies. We have cream pies and whoopie pies as well. Many flavors on the whoopie pies.
you got more
actually.
whoopie pies this time. right?
Oh, we stocked up because we ran out last time. So we'll see how those all go. But yeah, we have tea cakes as well, which is a kind of it's hard to explain, like a spongy, but more like a muffiny, but it's a thicker cake.
Like a crumb cake, sort of.
Kind of, yeah.
Remember
kind
those
of
little
like
Drake
that.
crumb cakes there? you
Yes,
used to have?
yes. It's probably somewhat something,
You can't find them anymore.
Yeah, well, we have a coffee cake one.
Yeah.
That would maybe be
Coffee cakes are
comparable.
cool.
Yeah, they're really cool.
You got the cinnamon on top and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
So the flavors that we have for the tea cakes would be lemon blueberry. We have the coffee cake one. We also have maple. And we also have the orange cranberry in the tea cakes. And then we have a long list of whoopie pies, and those are delicious. We have apple pie whoopie pies, candy cane.
Apple pie.
Uh-huh.
How do you? What's
They're
an apple?
Amazing.
What's an apple pie whoopie pie?
Oh my goodness. So
Is it like
the
a whoopie
cakes-
pie, like a chocolate thing with apple instead of
No.
cream?
So it depends on the flavor, right? So the classic whoopie pie would be your chocolate vanilla, you know.
Yeah.
And you have to remember they're done in Maine, so they are made the way I say, like correct way, because they add the marshmallow fluffernutter into the frosting,
Okay.
and it makes a nice dense. You know, it's a very very unique special frosting that you don't get around here actually.
Okay.
So the Maine whoopie pie is the one that's where it's at, and so you have that classic. Then with the apple pie, they change the cakes, so it's more like they're apple cakes.
Okay.
And then they put like an apple pie filling
All right.
on top of the frosting.
Okay.
So it's like a whole delicious apple pie almost in a whoopie pie. We have a candy cane whoopie pie. We have the hot cocoa whoopie pie, mocha fudge, peanut butter, pumpkin chocolate chip, pumpkin cream cheese, and white chocolate raspberry. So all of those in whoopie pies.
Wow.
And then our pie selection is apple crisp pie, blueberry crisp pie, cherry, French silk cream pie, and a peanut butter cream pie. Had the peanut butter cream pie last night. It was amazing. The Maine berry pie, pecan, and strawberry rhubarb pie. So we will also have those for your Christmas celebrations.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll have quite that selection. So we did do, the pre-orders came in, and those were pretty good. So
That's good. You gonna be doing pre-orders when you close, or is it something you have to do when you're open? Any kind of pre-orders? Something that you're thinking about just doing pre-orders and kind of feel it out a
yeah,
little
we
bit?
probably could do something like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just, I don't know how that would work. You know,
Yeah.
whatever, because people have to pick up at a certain time or whatever. Cause if your place is closed, you get your own life to deal with and whatever. So
Right, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, if the pre-order stuff works, things fly off the shelf. If I'm not sure it would be worth doing, not selling ice cream, just doing the pies, but because I mean the pre-orders bring people and buy ice cream, obviously, right? So that's,
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's true. People like to get their quarts to go with, because it's nice on the holiday, especially with Thanksgiving, because that's a big pie holiday.
You sell a lot of quarts.
So, yes, that's a lot of what we pack, a lot of quarts. People are buying.
Is
them
that the
for
most
their
quarts you
pies.
sold?
Oh,
As far-
probably. I would
yeah.
say in like a week or something.
So Thanksgiving's like
yeah.
a no-brainer. You have to open
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
yeah,
especially on the quartz business.
yeah. And I already have about 20 quarts pre-ordered
Awesome.
for this week. So I think, I think quarts will also be a hit with, just because people are bringing in for the holiday, the
Yeah.
pie and the
Yeah.
new Christmas flavors and people want to try. So
It's-
yeah, it's fun.
It's always good when a Middleboro business does well, right?
Exactly.
I
Yes.
mean, it's just
Yes.
it's a great town to live in, great town to work in. So it's everything sounds so delicious.
Yes, it is. It's good stuff, and we're very thankful to have our ice cream come from the Acushnet Creamery because they have
Yeah, you really do.
outstanding ice cream.
Yeah.
So
It's awesome.
we're thankful. Yeah, we're excited. We can't wait for the week. And
Okay, this
Yeah.
is a $1 million question. You know I'm going to ask you this. When are we going to take a break?
Now, pretty much.
Yeah. All right.
cliffhanger.
I'll ask you when you come out of the break. All right.
All right, there we go. Our last commercial break. Open phones today, 508-822-1106, if you want to call in. And we'll be right back here on Middleboro in Review on 1530 AM, 99.7 FM. Be right back.
What's the $1 million question? I should get prepared.
I'll find out.
Oh no, I wasn't ready for it.
Live radio.
I know. Nothing like
You
being
gotta
put
work.
on
You
the
gotta
spot.
work your way in. Yeah, exactly. Every time I keep putting you on the spot.
Well, we're gonna give you we're gonna give them even more of a bigger
Cliffhanger.
cliffhanger. There we go. Can't speak today.
That's a story of my life.
Can I do sports? Coming out of the break.
I gotta ask her.
I have to do sports. I
Okay, do sports first.
told the audience I was doing sports.
All right.
Just say the cliffhanger.
It's
will
coming.
continue.
It's gonna be coming.
First sports.
Yes.
There you go. People
It's
will-
coming. So we're gonna give people even bigger cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of crazy. We got to June to think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're going away for 2 weeks in June.
Oh, nice. That's
We'll
cool.
probably have somebody come in and run the board.
Mhm.
We gotta. First of all, we have to pretty much clear it with.
We gotta clear it with the boss.
But we'd like you to come in and host the show for us.
What do you mean?
You do the show.
Oh my gosh, I don't know about that.
Well, you won't have to run the board. All you have to do is come in and do the show.
And just talk
Do the show how you see fit.
for
What would I talk about?
40,
Middleboro in review.
49 minutes.
Well, you got
basically.
you got June to think about it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I don't know about that.
All right. Well, you
I
think
don't know
about it.
if
Right?
I'm signing up for that.
All right. You can think about it. Right?
Oh boy. Oh, geez.
Talk about throwing you under the bus, huh? Right in the oven. Huh?
I have to bring somebody in to talk to me.
Huh?
I'm better when people like when someone's talking to me and asking questions.
Yeah, I'm
It's hard
better.
on the spot.
I'm kind of better with that too.
Yeah.
When I do solo stuff, yeah, it's better that I have someone.
Yeah, but that's the best way. It's like baptism by fire is the best way to go.
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
It really is.
That's how I
right
learn.
in the oven. You know what I mean?
That's how I learn.
That's how I. That's how.
About, like, I mean, I know he does his.
Oh yeah, I would give you all of our features.
Right, and then you can bring something in.
Which is just
You can bring something in for yourself too. You can take some of it and create something for yourself too.
Yeah, you get stories.
And most likely Tony would be here, right?
Running the board.
Yeah,
It would either be Tony or it would be somebody else.
yeah. So you can always you'll have somebody.
Oh, you'll have somebody who's very experienced.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just thinking about it. Just well,
Yeah, because
I knew-
we were
I knew-
planning
I
on
knew-
going away.
yeah. I knew you'd have that response, but I had to ask anyway, right?
Yeah, it's definitely worth a try.
Yeah.
I enjoy like I like I'll hear the radio hosts on and I'm like, it's so fun. Like what a fun job, you know, like they feed off each other and they, you know, I like it. It's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, we got to June.
Yeah, when you come prepared,
Yeah.
it's pretty easy
I mean,
too.
it's
when you come
December now, and
prepared
June
as well.
is 6 months away. So you can stew on it a little bit, right?
When you have a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff's going on.
Yeah. No, I think you're a
goes by
natural.
fast.
I think you're a
no,
natural.
I think
I
I really
wouldn't-
love it.
I
just
wouldn't ask
feel
you, but I
like-
didn't think you can handle it.
Yeah, no, I know.
God doesn't give you anything you can't handle.
Yeah, which is why I'm not sure. I'll be
And it's not really a full hour either.
No,
It's more
it's not.
it's more like 48 minutes.
But I would
pretty
want
much.
to talk about like I don't know, food.
You talk about food.
Yeah, you
can
can
talk
talk about It's fine.
I love food.
Run the show as you see fit. Just
But don't
It
you
means
have to
that-
include like history?
no, you don't have to do any of that.
Oh,
You don't have to do any of that stuff. Make up your own dish.
maybe some business.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we're back here on Middleboro in Review. I'm Joey Driscoll. And at 7:45, we've got a couple more minutes left in the show. If you want to call in, 508-822-1106 is the number.
We got a whopping 15 minutes. What back
We
is
do.
definitely not against it.
We have a whopping 15 minutes. We have our sports. Let's do sports. We have our college football bowl games that began yesterday. I'll just run through these. Myrtle Beach Bowl, Ohio and Georgia Southern. Ohio defeats Georgia Southern 41-21. Florida A&M wins their first ever bowl game, if I'm not mistaken, beating Howard 30-26 in the Cricket Celebration Bowl. The final in overtime, Jacksonville State defeating Louisiana, the Ragin' Cajuns, pretty much in their home territory in the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. So congratulations to Jacksonville. Appalachian State defeating Miami of Ohio 13-9. Fresno State beating New Mexico State in the New Mexico Bowl. UCLA defeating Boise State in the LA Bowl. And Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Texas Tech defeating California 34-14. The next bowl game will be Monday, tomorrow. Western Kentucky versus Old Dominion in the famous Toastery Bowl. And then the Frisco Bowl on Tuesday, UTSA and Marshall. That's what's coming up there. In Division 2 and 3, SUNY Cortland defeats North Central 38-37 in the Division 3 championship. Division 2 championship, Harding University defeats Colorado School of Mining. That was a 38-7 defeat for Colorado. And our FCS scores. I try to talk about all of them. FBS, FCS, and Division 2 and 3. They're all pretty important to me. Hey, that rhymes. South Dakota State. Again. South Dakota State will be in the FCS championship again. Come on. Somebody else, please, defeat South Dakota State. At least North Dakota State's not going to be in there. But South Dakota State defeated Albany. Are you ready for this score, Don?
But
59-0.
that sounds like NBA.
Ouch. Yeah. Congratulations to South Dakota State once again for making the FCS championship. They'll be taking on Montana. Montana defeated North Dakota State, so it's not going to be an in-state battle.
I heard the Ducks are doing good.
We'll get to that. Yeah. We'll get to that some other time. They're in a bowl game. Not for a while though. Montana defeated North Dakota 31-29. So it's Montana versus South Dakota State in the championship game. So, pretty cool. That game will be played at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. Usually you would see South Dakota State in the championship or North Dakota State in the championship. North Dakota State has had a lot of great luck with the draft as well. They've had some players get drafted.
You're really dusting off your college football knowledge these days.
I am, but I'm kind of sad that not another team's not in there. But congratulations to South Dakota State because they're good. They're there for a reason. Same thing with North Dakota State. They're there for a reason. They're good,
Right.
and it's really hard for teams to beat them. Orlando Magic against the Boston Celtics today at 3 p.m. A matinee game, Don.
Hey.
Hey, all right.
Go across the street for pizza.
Yes, you can because it's a home game.
Yep.
You go to halftime pizza. That's what it's called. Go there at halftime or go there pregame. Doesn't matter. It happens to be called halftime pizza.
Yeah, but
But you can go anytime.
Yeah, just the place across the street, get pizza. Everyone knows it.
I call it halftime pizza because that's the name of it. New York Rangers 2-1 defeat of the Boston Bruins. Okay, great.
That was the game yesterday.
That was the game yesterday that everyone went to. That was a home game.
Yeah.
That was bad for the Bruins, but oh well, can't win them all. Kansas City Chiefs versus the New England Patriots. That's the big one today.
And they're out. They're out.
They're out already. Yeah.
Mathematically, they're gone. Right?
It's a big one.
Yep.
This is a big one. I think it's a toss-up.
Now Belichick can play his rookies or whatever now.
But I don't think he will because I think this is a toss-up. I think this game is literally a toss-up.
Well, it doesn't matter if they win or lose. They're out.
I know. But they'll try in this game because this is the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Kansas City Chiefs have their backs to a wall right now.
Did you tell me that Belichick might be getting fired?
I did.
Flintstone, you're fired? No.
There's a lot of rumors.
How can you fire Bill Belichick? You can't.
Easy, they're not doing well. They haven't done well since Brady left. I think Robert Kraft is sick of it. That's why.
Robert Kraft got pony up more money. He should have ponied up more money for Brady.
I think Brady was going to leave either way. I think there was something going on.
I think he should have ponied up some more money. You know, I don't know.
I think Brady was going to leave
I don't
anyway.
know. He's cutting coupons or whatever he's doing, but I think he should have kept Brady, whatever the cost was.
Anyway,
Right?
Yeah. Anyway, some of the other games that happened: Chargers and Raiders. Raiders defeating the Chargers 63-21 on Thursday Night Football. There was a couple Saturday games: Bengals beating the Vikings, Steelers losing to the Colts, Broncos losing to the Lions, 42-17. Ouch. Some other games: Sunday Night Football, Ravens and Jaguars. Pretty cool, I guess. Eagles and Seahawks. That'll be an interesting game. Monday Night Football tomorrow evening. Providence Bruins. Let me find the right month here. Their next game will be this evening, and it will be at home. It will be at the AMP Center, or whatever you call it now, the Amica
They changed the name
Mutual
again?
Pavilion. No, it's called the Amica Mutual
It used to
Pavilion.
be it used to be the Providence Civic Center.
Yeah, so it was the Providence Civic Center, then it was the Dunkin' Donuts Center, and now it is the Amica Mutual Pavilion.
I refuse to call places by their corporate name. I'm done with that.
I like calling it the Dunk.
I don't. I went and saw concerts in the 80s there at the Providence Civic Center. That's all it was to me.
Have you ever been there, Catherine?
Goodness, I grew up in Maine, so we used to go to the Portland Civic Center, which is now no longer called that either.
That is a good.
Did you
That
ever
is a
see
good.
any concerts there?
That's a good
We
segue
used
for
to
our
go
next
see
one.
the Pirates all the time, the Portland Pirates.
What
the
about
hockey team.
what about any
We do,
musical acts? You ever go?
I don't recall any of those. Used to see the Shrine Circus and some
Yeah.
of the. I was younger when I was there, so it was kind of, more of those kind of things.
Cool.
That's a good segue because our next topic is the Maine Celtics. Maine Celtics losing to College Park, College Park Skyhawks. They were at home. They were at the Portland Expo Center. They will have a couple of days off. By a couple, I mean 11 days off. They'll be traveling to Oklahoma City to face off against the Oklahoma City Blue, who are the NBA G League affiliate of the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll be at the Paycom Center at Oklahoma City on the 27th of December. And then their next game is not until the 31st. So that is pretty much... That's pretty much it for the sports.
Okay. Can I ask the
You
question?
can ask your question now.
Thank you, boss man. Yeah.
Ask your question now.
All right.
2 minutes, though. I want to finish with something.
Like what?
You'll see. Ask your
Lots
question.
of cliffhangers today,
I
huh?
guess so. You just shut me down.
Ask your question.
He used to shut my mic off when he used to argue. We'd argue back and forth. Okay. Any new ice cream chalkboard sayings?
Ha. It's pushy, this one. Yes, but I told you I can't reveal them yet.
All that just denied. It got denied by you, and it got denied by you.
Okay,
That's it.
I'm going to do this one thing, and then we're going to finish up with Catherine. Just asking her our last things here. But musical recommendation, because we were talking about that.
Oh, do you have that up?
I have a musical recommendation up. I don't have the one we were talking about.
All right.
Seven Is. Song written by Arthur Lee, recorded by his band Love on June 17th and June 20th, 1966 at Sunset Sound Records in Hollywood. Produced by Jack Holdman, engineered by Bruce Botnick. Song was released as an A-side. The B-side was No 14. That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
7 is 7 and 7 is, and then your B side is No 14. That makes sense.
All right.
An outtake from the band's earlier recordings made the Billboard Pop Singles Chart. 7 and 7 is made in 1966. peaking at number 33. Some covers of the song. The Ramones did it on their, was it their last album or second to last album? I think it was their second to last album that they did.
Yeah. Where'd this
Cover.
come from? He didn't play the song for me.
I know. Alice Cooper did a cover of
No.
it. Deep Purple did a cover of it.
Okay.
We were talking about that earlier.
The covers. We're talking about covers.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Robert Plant did a cover of it. Rush did a cover of it. And many more. So, yeah. There you go. There's your musical recommendation for today. 7 and 7 is by Love or anybody else. The Ramones, Alice Cooper.
Rush.
The Ramones that's a good version. Rush, Deep Purple. The Deep Purple's version is really good too. So check that song out. So 7:57. Any last little things you want to ask, Catherine?
I don't know. I just keep getting shut down over there.
Well, we're good now, so.
The Gong Show. You ever watch the Gong Show?
No, I haven't.
You ever watch the Gong Show? You never watched the Gong Show? It used to be a show. People used to do these acts, and if they weren't good, they get up and hit a gong. It was called the Gong Show. But all right, you got the button then. Okay, tell us about Do You Think? Tell us, give us the rundown.
Excited. I hope people come on down today.
Okay.
Yeah, 139 Thompson Street, Middleboro, Mass.
Put it in. Okay.
Yeah, come on down. Joyful Scoops.
Sure, there you go.
Sorry.
You didn't even say it once. You didn't even mention that once.
What time will you be open today?
At 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, trying to think. Yeah, I was hoping the weather would be sunny. I think it's going to be a little warmer.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna
it's gonna be
rain.
warmer.
Yeah,
It's gonna
don't
rain
rain.
today.
Yeah.
The sun might peek out. I think actually
It is gonna be warmer.
looks like it
so
might
it's,
be.
you know, I think you
Might
might
do
get people
that.
coming out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be warmer, and then you got a sign out there bigger than life that you're open, right?
Yeah, we'll
Out
have
front.
our flag waving around.
Yeah.
I know, I need to get a bigger sign, because right now it's, the one that has a pop-up week announcement, it's kind of smaller, but we'll get there. And, but we'll have our flag out saying we're open, and we'll have all our Christmas lights on.
I bet you gotta get some turnarounds.
I'm excited.
You gotta get some turnarounds. People go by and they're open, and they're gonna be banging at you and coming back. You watch.
Well, a lot of people don't have Facebook, because that's really the only platform I'm using,
Right.
and then with the sign. So, if you're just driving by for a Sunday drive through
Yeah,
the country,
yeah,
you
well,
might
that's
not
the-
have any idea that we're open
That's
until
the
you go
road.
by.
That's the road that people, if they just gotta go for a Sunday ride
Yeah,
and not go anywhere in particular, that's the road people like to drive on. Is Route 105.
right.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. So head on down to Joyful Scoops, the Oasis.
The Oasis.
Thank you so
Do
much,
I get a
Catherine.
trademark for that? Huh? What's my trademark? What's my cut? What's my fig on that?
All
Talk
right.
after the show.
Thank you so much, Catherine Lothook, for coming in once again and talking with us. Thank you, Don, once again.
Are we like finishing early for the first time?
Yeah, 8 o'clock. We gotta go.
Okay.
So that'll do it for today's program. Next week, our friend, me and Don's friend, Kevin, will be coming in.
Yeah, he said he wants to do the Little Match Girl poem.
Yeah.
Or whatnot, that story. And night before Christmas, I think he said. So that'd be awesome to have him here.
I believe this has been confirmed, December 31st. Paul Lazarovich, either calling in or coming in the studio, I don't know yet. But I believe that's been confirmed.
Right.
December 31st, Paul Lazarovich will be here for
In
the review.
the following Sunday after that.
And then the following Sunday after that, Chuck Hart.
And then we
And
confirmed.
we're working, on
we
some other ones.
we confirmed
Sure.
Danny Harmon from Distant Signal. He's calling, and this will be his fourth
Super Bowl
Sunday calling.
All right, so that's all coming up on Middleboro Review. Bye-bye, everybody. I hope everyone has a great rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.
And that's a wrap.
That's all right.
Thank you.
And that's all right.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. It's
Hope you
fun.
got enough time and.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need my. I
we
mean,
got plenty of...
I told them all about the flavors
stuff.
and the
Yeah.
time and pies.
Yeah, I'm glad you're comfortable there. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tired today.
But
I just haven't been sleeping that great.
Your website is. Your Facebook thing is perfect.
I'm so glad you love it because there's a lot of time I'm like, oh, I wish I had